Hello y'all, it is me. I'm back with another video. If you can't tell, obviously I'm working right now. Not really the best time to be recording a video, but I'm not willing to put in the time to record, and I gotta move out from my apartment / dorm, so we're pretty busy. But yeah, in this video I'll be talking to y'all about wheels. More specifically, the ones on my cart, but we'll give a general overview of wheels. So, stock ones, they're alright, especially if you have the post facelift one. But those are 18-inch rims. I believe it's plus 45 offset, 18 by 8s. It's alright. The rear does look atrocious though. They did not get the space correct on the rears. And if you're on stock height, like stock springs, stock shocks, it is monster truck fitment. I mean, it does get better once you lower it, but you can definitely notice the offset difference more. So the opportunities are endless. Like, you can do whatever you want. If you want to go meaty tire setup, it's attainable. If you want to go stretch or like a stanced look, you can also do that. I'm not sure if y'all have seen that white Eclipse. Isaac, he's in Louisiana. Caught that camera. And he has a white Eclipse that is stanced. He doesn't really have to worry about potholes over there in Louisiana, New Orleans. But yeah, I believe he's running a plus 22 offset on his wheels, which goes to show that you can really do anything. You just got to do the research. I'm more of a meaty tire show car look person. After all, this is my daily driver. Shocker. The wider you go rim wise, the more farther your offset is going to have to be. Generally the 30s is a sweet spot for function and performance and looks. Plus 22s, like in the 20s range, and a wider wheel is more of a stance car look. I believe for width, the maximum you're going to be pushing is like 9.5. You obviously can go bigger, but you'd have to push offset more out. But width and offset play a role with each other, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for stance, if you're looking for meaty tire setup, or if you're just looking for aftermarket OEM specs. It really all just depends on what you have in mind. Alright, I am back, everyone. So, here, we just got off of work. So, kind of talk about my car a bit, the wheels, the square setup. What I'm deciding on running is 19-inch rims with a plus 33 offset. Again, they're square setup. And a 9.5 width. So, they don't look bad. The fitment, I liked. The color, I'm not sure if you can see it here, but it's kind of like a shiny bronze, I guess. So it kind of sparkles in the sunlight, but when it gets dark it kind of looks black, which I don't really like, but it kind of grew onto me, I guess. The only issue fitment wise is that this is kind of like a more straight setup in the rear compared to this one. You can see the camber on this rear driver one, which, if you know, it'll eat up tires, and these tires aren't cheap. On the front, they kind of poke out a bit, maybe like half an inch, but nothing too crazy. Again, there's nothing wrong in the front, so they're both the same. So I did a lot of research. I reached out to Justin. He knows a lot about the 4Gs. Reached out to Isaac, the dude who has the stanced Eclipse. Alright, sorry guys. One of my friends called me 10 p.m. at night. He wants to hang out, so I guess we'll go hang out. Just again to repeat it, it is a 19-inch rim, a 19 by 9.5, plus 33 offset. So you can see the concave on these rims. 10-spoke rims, and yeah, I'm on lower springs. I do plan on going on coilovers, maybe like the next year or so. I mean, the fitment isn't bad. I'd probably say the fitment is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the wheel setup I'm running right now for my summers. Oh, tires. So the tires I'm running are Bridgestone Potenza Sports. I do really like these. Matter of fact, I love these. The only problem though, I should have gotten a more thicker aspect ratio, because I'm pretty sure with this flashlight you can kind of see that this rim is bent. Why is it bent, you ask? Because of freaking potholes. If you live in the Midwest, no, not the Midwest, the Mid-East, sort of like, I guess the East, because we're near New York, there's a lot of potholes. Yeah, it's a lot of potholes, and they're not forgiving, as you can see in my rims. So they are 265 by 30, and again the rim size 19. These are 2 years old now. I really like these. These are really grippy at first. It's still pretty grippy overall, but when you first get it, it is really grippy. So I'm really loving these, and I'm really debating on whether to get a new set next year, because I just love them. I've heard Pilot Sports are okay. Goodyear, Eagles, I've heard mixed reviews about them. Potenza Sports are about as grippy as you're gonna get for a street tire. Obviously a track tire is gonna be more stickier, but this is the outside. This is not a track, and it's my daily. So I'm gonna need something that's practical, reliable, but still stylish at the same time, you know? Yeah, I mean, I was meaning to make this video a while ago, but I just kind of got sidetracked with all this stuff, work, school, and I just never really got to make a video about it until now. So the front fitment, I'm not sure if you can see it. They're pretty noticeable on how wide they are. If you look at it on the side, you can kind of see the tires sticking out. And that goes for each side as well. Then we go to the back. The back, you already know how wide these Eclipses are. 4th generation Eclipses. These wider tires, I feel like they fit it pretty well. It looks pretty good. So it's kind of how the rear looks like. Honestly, I really like them. I just got to get the adjusting bolt unseized, because that's the reason why the alignment shop couldn't do anything about it, because the bolts were seized up. Of Ohio winters. So if you live on the Rust Belt, you already know, bro, it is horrible. So I gotta get an impact wrench on that and just hope for the best. Hopefully that comes out with fire. Fire is your best friend in the Rust Belt. So, but I mean, that's pretty much it. So we got off of work, we're chilling in like a little downtown area. If you like this video, give me a like, I guess. I don't know. Also, we hit 100 subscribers, so thank you, everyone. Depending on whether you want to go stance, street tire setup / meat, or just OEM plus, just really do your research. If you have any questions, just send them in the comments below, and I'll try my best to kind of get to you and kind of tailor it to your view. You know, you have ChatGPT now. You can ask ChatGPT to low-key put the rims on and see how it looks. But any fitment questions wise, like offset, the hub bore, that's very important too. The hub bore on these, I believe, is 67.1. So you either can get them manufactured like mine to spec, or get get hub rings, so they'll fit in the rim that has a bigger diameter, and you'll be able to fit them in on the wheel hub. So hub bore is very important, because you don't want your tire / rim falling off on the freeway, and that's a really big, expensive replacement. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you have any questions regarding rims, send them below. I know I said I was gonna end this video. You know what? I can edit. You know, we live in a big 25. We can make stuff. This will be the end of the video. If you enjoyed, subscribe, I guess. We're not dead. And yeah, we'll keep driving around in this 4G Eclipse. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. So, peace.